CNS, and we are here to change the game.
What? Muted? Wait, let me see. Oh yeah, I couldn't hear you on the stream there. Chat can hear me though. Hi, chat.
No! No! Okay, we're take
Yep, she's muted.
take
CNS, and we are here to change the game.
Okay, so alright, sorry about that. CNS hacked my microphone. I really do apologize.
That's better.
Good evening, chat. Good evening. This is your host, Miki Astrofel, and
Yo boy. I was about to make a joke and I realized this wasn't my domain, so I'd rather not. Joke.
no, go
Yeah, it's
do
me,
it.
Corvus.
Do it.
No, yeah, it'll get you in trouble.
No, what were you gonna say?
You really want to make me say?
I want to know.
Trust me.
No, I'll
Trust me.
mute you. I'll mute you on stream. Let me know. What were you gonna say? Yes, you're muted now. No, you did not. Are you really beep? Are you really beep?
Perhaps.
You can't say that on stream. They're gonna flag my stream as R18. I'm not really an R18 channel. I'm an R35. Hello there. Redoing the jokes or isn't getting slapped? Thank you. Hi Miki, nothing happened. Excellent start to a final stream. Miki ate her mic. No, it was CNS. Alright, it was CNS. You guys saw them hijack this freaking show. They always hijack my freaking show. Always. So, how's season 7 looking for you too? We're actually gonna discuss that today since there's a lot of things that happened over the course of the week. Before season 7's drop, it will be released tomorrow, Thursday. At least in Japan, it will be released at like 7 p.m. for Japan time. I don't know for EST. I think EST might be around 6 a.m. maybe. I am not really sure. Okay, don't take it from me, guys. Don't take it from me. I'm not really an EST person. I'm from JST. So watch out. Since it's just really close, and unfortunately, I was not invited to the preview. It was mostly Twitch streamers who got invited. You should have applied, Corvus. You should have applied. You would have gotten in.
Perhaps. Well, we'll never know. But you know what? I'm not that bummed out about it that I missed that. But you know, we're still gonna get to play this season.
Yeah, we're gonna play it.
I'm not really that bummed out about missing on an early access. I'm still gonna get to play it on my own time.
We
That's
all
fine.
still get to play it. And we get to play with chat. We're all gonna experience season 7 together. So there are like a few previews that like Embark has already showed us so far, the trailers and all of that. We'll be tackling all of that today. What do you guys think? Sad. It's okay. It's not that sad. I'm just glad I'll be able to play it with satellites and, of course, with our listeners of the Midterms Podcast. So we're gonna start with what they have shown us, what they have teased us. The Divide, Season 7, that's the title. We've never actually gotten a season title before, right? We've never got one. I mean, we did. We did get like a season title, technically. But it wasn't like marketed as like, oh, Season 7, The Divide, Season 6, Game On or something. It's specifically, this season is titled The Divide. So Season The Divide, Season 7 The Divide. Really interesting because it's a battle between like CNS and VIA. If you guys don't know who VIA is, they are the cybersecurity system in the finals who prevent from anyone hijacking the show. And oh my god, Corvus disappeared for a moment there.
Did I?
Yes, you did. You disappeared.
Oh, okay.
And of course,
Internet
CNS
problems,
is the hacker group. People theorize it to be Central Neuro System. Well, we're not yet sure if it is confirmed to be Central Neuro or Central Nervous System. But they are a hacker group that appeared in Season 2. And that's basically centered around this whole season. It's basically a war season, a battle between two factions, and I can't wait. And I can't wait for that. So we're gonna tackle the important stuff that they showed us instead of like going in order. We're not gonna discuss like day 2, leave your mark first. We're gonna discuss like the really, really important parts. Like the things that we should look out for. And that would be the meet the new gadgets, H+ infuser for lights, which is the healing gun for lights to actually be a support this time instead of like going off on their own. Now they actually have a reason to stick with their teammates instead of like sniping from afar. I don't know how well this gun would work, but you discuss it first, Corvus. You're not a healer type of person, so go on.
Wait, what again?
The healing gun. They're gonna add a healing gun for the lights.
Yeah, that one I haven't actually had much insight with.
Oh,
but yeah,
really?
the tiny gun. Yeah,
You don't.
never had much insight for it yet.
You don't have.
And,
Much
like I know it
insight then.
exists, yeah, but like I haven't seen like the amount of healing it does, or if it's gonna be impactful or not. I haven't seen the proper gameplay of it.
Yeah, we haven't.
Yeah, so
We actually haven't touched the healing gun. We have no idea how much healing it does, because if I remember correctly, didn't they like nerf the healing? What did they call it for the mediums? Didn't they nerf that because triple medium heals combo? It was just bad, chat. It was bad. 3 defibs, 3 healing guns. It was so bad. But now, lights and the heavies can heal. The heavies has that like health ball, but I don't know what's the difference between like the health ball that we see in the arena versus the health ball gadget that we have for the heavies. The interesting part is like the mediums have 2 invasive, like they can walk, like not only you can like walk through walls now using the dematerializer, but you guys have the drill. It's kind of insane. You guys have the breach drill now. What do you think about that?
the drill's dope.
The drill is dope.
And also I might want to add with the heal gun, since we do have the healing beam.
Yeah, you do have.
So I guess the slight advantage of that one is range. But we haven't seen or we don't have any stats of what's the max range of it. Does it have a fall off when it comes to the heals? Because yeah, that's the huge advantage of it. You can heal from a distance, although we don't know how effective it would be.
Yeah. Apparently does
Wait,
more than the medium healing beam, but you'll need good aim for it. Yeah, that's the problem. I don't have good aim. I don't have any, so you can't trust me on that, chat. You can't. And as for the breach drill though, apparently, according to some Reddit users, it flashbangs you. What do you think about that?
Interesting. That's, it's to make it, maybe spice it up a bit, because like, if it's just like a breach charge, or it looks similar to Fuse's gadget from Rainbow Six Siege. The one that kills hostage. Accidentally, air quotes.
No.
But yeah, no, that's the whole gimmick of the character. They accidentally just fail the objective because they accidentally take out the hostage. But yeah, it's not the same thing. Like, I want to see like clips of it. Like, I want to see like.
Wait, Corvus, you're cutting out.
Hello.
Yeah, you're okay. You're okay.
Okay. Good.
Go on.
Okay.
Go on,
Nice. No, but yeah, I just wanted to see like neat interactions with it.
Is there any
Using new guns? Nothing we've seen so. I mean, technically, the heal gun is a gun.
a new gun? As for like new weapons, we're not yet sure, because the day 7 is not yet revealed. Like, if you look at the website of Embark for the final season 7 review, we still don't have any. We're still not like, oh yeah, we're not sure. So we're gonna say we're not sure, but I don't think there will be new guns. There won't be any new weapons this time around. I don't think it's the focus of the finals, but I've been proven wrong before. I've been proven wrong by Embark, so I'm not gonna disprove it otherwise, unless, The new battle pass looks insane. We'll talk about the battle pass. We'll talk about that at some point, because hold on.
Yeah, I had to T-pose for that battle pass. Yeah.
We'll talk
So what
about
are we gonna talk
that.
about first?
We'll talk about the battle pass, because the controversies with the battle pass, we need to address that. We will. You'll see it soon. We'll talk about it. And then the second one is like the two sponsors, Via and CNS. A lot of people were actually complaining about Via because, like, can you imagine like not picking Via in season 5, and then people want new drip. Oh, thank you so much, Mr. Pro. Thank you. People want new drip, right? Coming into season 7, and they won't get it. Like, imagine if you're like a first time like signing up for Via, and then the first drip that you get is not the season 7, it's the season 5 one. And people are complaining about that. Like, there's a reason why they didn't pick that sponsor the first time around, because they didn't like the drip. And now they have to go through that first before they go through the season 7 drip. Which is why a lot of people were like, yeah, we're definitely gonna go with CNS at that point. It scares me. This whole two sponsor thing kind of scares me, because I feel like it will be a little bit imbalanced. Like, yeah, like this third sponsorship, you can already see an imbalance. Ospuse, Alpha Acta are taking the lead, and Njimo is still dead. But Njimo won the world tour. So it's kind of like balance. There's a balance between like 3 sponsors, but like 2 sponsors, I'm not really sure how they're gonna like divide that perfectly. What do you think, Corvus? How do you feel about having 2 sponsors instead of 3?
In terms of drip, I mean, that's less choices. So yeah, I mean what you said, it's less choices for the characters, but I get why they're doing it, Like, that's like the whole event is the dispute between these 2 factions. So it makes sense that you'd only have 2, because like they're basically the highlights of the season. Yeah, if they add the option where you can choose which basically what trip you're gonna use or you're gonna get for that season instead of farming for basically the what do you call it? Basically the rewards for, let's say, Via in this case. If you're still gonna farm for the rewards before in order to get the new one, that's just a bit too tedious, seeing how sponsorship XP is a bit harder to come by.
Yeah, it's much slower, unfortunately. I have not even completed season 6 sponsorship. By the time that season 6 is about to end, I just finished season 1. It's that bad. It's that bad and it's that slow. I do hope that they increase the cap that you get for like XP gains. I really hope like it's not just like, I don't know, they're so stingy about it for some reason. Like you can't get the stuff. Like I get it, like you don't want the players to advance way too quickly in the sponsorships because they want it to last until the end of the season. But I feel like it's just too much. Like I think it's just a little bit too much if you have like, oh, you pick Via season 7, right? And you have to grind for season 5 trip before you get to season 7. By then, I don't think people would be able to finish it. Some people would be forced to like grind every day just to get through season 5 strip for Via. I really hope they fix that. Like you have an option, like do you want season 5 trip or something? Or you know, like it helps you skip past that. You know, I really hope they do have that option, but we'll just have to see. Okay, it's disappointing and Gmo lost. And Gmo won World Tour. What are you guys talking about? wait. And Gmo won World Tour. So at least some of the maps in the World Tour, they were not lagging behind. Like, and Gmo might be the smallest group in like the 3 sponsorships, but they were not lagging behind. We were not lazing around. We were fighting for our lives. We were fighting for Mami Ichikawa. So like people underestimated Njimo's power. But here though, I'm very curious how World Tour is gonna go, because sponsorship rivalry and everything. I feel like it will be more intense, a little bit more. Yeah, I feel like it will be more intense. Like you would see like how the map. Again, my theory, right? My theory is just a theory. Again, theory. Like in World Tour, you see like if CNS is winning, it's like leading. You would see like Nozomi Citadel become more CNS style. I don't know if that will actually happen, but I think it will be cool if it does. And speaking of Nozomi, what do you feel about the new map, Corvus?
Very nice. I like the new map.
I like the new map. What do you like about it?
Oh, the whole aesthetic of it is pretty good.
It's pretty good?
Yeah. I mean, you can literally see the divide. It's literally split in half.
It's split in half. The thing is, like, I feel like this is such a step up from like System Horizon. I'm not gonna lie with you guys. I'm not like gonna lie. The first time that I saw Nozomi, I was a little disappointed because it gave me a reminder of System Horizon, and then I watched the video. I watched the video teaser because the first thing that I looked up was like the photos of the map, and I was like, isn't this just recycled System Horizon? And then I watched it, and I was thinking, it's actually pretty cool. I love it. There's actually much more features put into it. There's a lot of clutter in this map. It has a lot of environmental storytelling, even though it's just like a contest map, you know. But there's a lot of like stuff hidden around the map, like the little nitty-gritty details. I love how CNS has this more like rebellious kind of vibe. And the aesthetics, the butterflies, the nature growing around the abandoned city. And then there's like Via with no trees, nothing, no signs of life. It feels very dystopian, brutalist, minimalist. I love how like there's like this kind of like symbolism here, like you know how like nature is like even in the toughest environments it still grows, life will always find a way. And then here we are with Vaya, like no signs of life and everything. It makes you like really give you this impression of what the priority of Vaya and CNS are. I really love it. I think it speaks a lot. I think when it comes to like sponsorship buildings from season 4 to season 7, I think Vaya and CNS just come alive. Like you look at this building and it just screams Vaya. It just screams CNS. You immediately know who they are, and what they bring to the table. My problem with season 4, it's very corporate. It looks sponsored. It looks very sterile. Season 5, there's not much personality to it. It's just overhanging buildings. And then for season 6, it's a little bit more personalized, but in Gmo, at the casino and everything, the holograms and stuff, pretty good. I think this is such a huge step up. Good job, Embark, with that one. Hello there, leaders. Yeah, that's the point. It is the point, yeah. What's happening? We're talking about season 7. New map looks awesome. The CNS portion is Tokyo inspired. Yes, it is Tokyo inspired. I want to see the night variation of this. I want to be there at night. I want to see it. I'm just gonna take photos. I'm just gonna ignore everybody dying, and I'm just gonna take aesthetic photos with my cool drip.
So that's the thing. It's already there. The CNS night is the nighttime.
No, it's not. There's like morning variations.
Is it?
Yeah, do you not see the screenshots on the TV? There's nighttime and morning variation. Right there. Do you not see it? We'll get to see Vaya.
Okay, I see. One screenshot.
What do you mean one screenshot? There's like multiple screenshots passing by in the TV right now.
Yeah, and all the screenshots show the split in daytime for Vaya, nighttime for CNS.
I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm gonna ignore people dying, and I'm just gonna like, I'm in Tokyo. I'm in Nozomi. Yes, that's the thing that's missing. Is more neon signs. You don't wanna put too many neon signs because at that point, that's another country's thing. That's another country's thing if you put more neon signs. If you guys know what I mean, you guys know what I mean. Honestly, peak map design. Though, do I love it? If I have to rank it between the previous maps, I don't think it's gonna make my top 3, but it's a good map. It's a good map. Okay, it's a good map, chat. I can't wait to slide in the slide and then die from all of the mines and having somebody wait for me to get like killed on the slide. Can't wait for that. And they also have like mini games in the map. Apparently you can play air quotes, play the arcade games in the map. Would you guys give it a try even though somebody's gonna stab you in the back? I can't wait. I can't wait to see it. Is Miki a bit quiet? Am I quiet? Wait, am I quiet to you guys? How?
Let me listen in.
Wait. Hold. Wait.
CNS, and we are here to change you.
You didn't see that. There you go. Is that so much better? Is that better to you guys? I try it? Now you're fine. Okay, I'm glad. She seems a bit lower on the loudness. I'm gonna use CNS as a jump scare now. Whenever I'm just gonna suddenly boot up CNS no matter what. Sorry for people who got jump scared by CNS. I really do apologize. No, I'm not. You're fine. Yeah, wait, minigames? Yeah. They added playable, quote-unquote, playable minigames in the maps. Where if you go to Nozomi on CNS side, you go to the arcade, you can play it. I'm on max volume. Oh no, Leonidas. You can play it. I can't wait to see it. I want to know if it's really playable or not. But we'll just have to see. There's a lot more features on the map, but apparently we just have to wait and see, according to Embark at least. So I can't wait. I can't wait to see the other stuff that they have planned for the maps. And then the other stuff that we got. Okay, now we can finally talk about the battle pass. They really did not show much here. They did not show much in this whole list. And not a single, oh yeah, we're gonna change the balancing changes. Here's the balancing changes for Season 7. Nowhere near that. Nothing at all. So, the Battle Pass. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. The Season 7 Battle Pass is spectacular. It's actually worth your money this time around. It's so good. It's so good. We saw the drip. You guys saw the previews. Like, Via, there's a little bit of Volpe in there. Volpe is coming soon. Maybe. Wink, wink, wink. And then, like, I think Ivada was also in there in the Battle Pass thingy, the circuits. And then we also have, like, a few, like, retro aesthetics coming back. Pretty good stuff. What about you, Corvus? Really? Yes, yes, yes. Very good. Corvus?
Yeah, this one's worth it. This new Battle Pass is worth it. I'm just glad we're done with sports themes.
New Battle Pass expired.
We've had sports themes for how many, I mean, I get it. Sure. Sports is nice, but like, we wanted more, creative, something more fun. It's the virtual world. Be fucking creative, like, be... What's the word for it? Like, other than creative with it, like, it's a lot more freedom on making, like, a lot more imaginative skins rather than just, sports. Cool. But, like, this one, they're taking a lot more different route, and I like this one.
Yeah,
it's a lot better.
Season 4 and Season 6 were both sports team. I swear, if they return to Season 8 with another sports team, I'm gonna crash out. I'm seriously gonna crash out if it's another sports team for Season 8, but it's too early to talk about Season 8. But Season 7 Battle Pass is actually pretty good. I really do recommend buying it. Okay, I really recommend buying it with the previous coins that you got from Season 6, 5, 4 Battle Passes. Because, like, in order to get a Battle Pass completely free to play, you need at least 3 seasons. 3 seasons worth of, like, multi-bucks before you buy, like, the Battle Pass. But if you bought a Battle Pass in, like, Season 6, it's completely enough to buy the Season 7 Battle Pass. If you manage to complete it, okay? If you manage to complete and get all of the multi-bucks rewards, it gives you that, like, it reimburses you for buying the Season 6. So you can buy Season 7. I don't recommend buying the Ultimate. I don't really recommend buying the Ultimate Battle Pass unless, of course, you really love the finals and you would love to support them and you have the money. But please don't think it is necessary to buy it, only if you can, because honestly, the mythic skins, man, this solidifies this fact. We thought banana meme was just like a one-time thing, like it's not gonna happen, but it was actually like them testing the waters, like how much players would like the idea of a mythic skin. And here we are today with Season 7. They said, right? They said, we put the utmost effort into the Battle Pass skin, into the mythic skins, and I would believe them. Whoever wrote that, I would believe them if it was actually true, because it's recycled. It's recycled from what you get in the last levels of the ultimate of the Battle Pass anyway. They just gave it a new color, they just added more accessories. I don't think it's like the drippiest, the drip skin. That's my opinion though. That's just my personal opinion. But again, if you like the skin, if you like what you see in the Ultimate Battle Pass, go for it. But honestly, if you want to save your money, if you want to, just get the normal battle pass or the advanced level 21s. That's also good. I just don't believe in the notion like mythic skins are where we put the most effort or where the ultimate skins are. I just think it's like, as a linguistics major, okay, as an English major, I think it's a bunch of marketing speak. Fortunately. But let's see what your let's see what you guys think, okay? Maybe my parents are gonna let me buy it. Ask permission from your parents first, okay? Ask permission from your parents. Don't steal their credit cards, okay? Are you guys a couple? Sorry if that makes it uncomfy. What
Hey,
makes
what
you
now?
say that? Look at the chat.
Oh. Well. I guess they're new here. Alright.
Well-
This is gonna remind me of the Black Cell and... Ah shit, I haven't played any Call of Duty games in a while, I'm not sure about that one.
The Ultimate Battle Pass kind of reminds me of Black Cell in COD. Yeah, they did a Black Cell. Unfortunately, they did a Black Cell, but honestly, I still don't know if this is Embark's decision or it's just the investors or Nexon doing it. Like, I still want to be the devil's advocate of like, oh yeah, this is like, yeah, like, Embark does not have like a full decision on it. But yet again, like, I don't know. The developers are very involved with this game too. They're very involved. I'm not really sure if Embark is completely hands-free of the monetization stuff. I don't know. I
can
can't
see
say.
the merit of it, that being it's a pass. Like, instead of spending like multi-bucks to upgrade the individual skins to mythic, they turn it to a pass so you can farm for the other ones as well.
Mm-hmm.
But still, that adds grind to it.
Yeah.
And the other way around is just basically paywalling it as well. I mean, technically also paywall, but you know, with extra steps. But just mythic skins, like, as a whole concept is not really appealing to me.
Cause like, you know what I don't like about the corpo speak about it? All right, I'm gonna go nerd on all of you guys. Okay, hi, I'm Miki. I graduated from linguistics, aka English studies. It's just bull. I love how the corpo speak like promotes is like, oh yeah, this is the best of the best skin that we can give you, and then it's recycled, you know? It's just a recolor with added accessories, you know? If you're gonna corpo speak, prove it with the product, you know? If you're gonna use the marketing card on me, at least make it actually real. You're proving it. Because the corpo speak is not corpo speaking, okay? It's so bad. It's just seemingly misleading, at least to me, you know.
I guess I'll give it up until, you know, I actually take a look at them in game and have like proper opinions on the mythic skins, if they're, you know, if they have enough changes to merit the mythic status of the skins, and as well as, because I don't get how you get them. So you're like, you spend it on top of the battle pass pricing, right?
Yeah.
And how much is that extra?
It was $30. The battle pass is $30.
So how much for the base battle pass?
It's wait, I think it was $25. 25.
So they add like extra 5?
Yeah, they added an extra
Yes, they
5.
added. Okay.
But listen. It's like the venti. It's like the venti cup and the grande cup. You know, like Can I say this? It's like the coffee shop thingy. You know how like the waitress will ask you, like the cashier will tell you like, oh, you don't want to go for the upsize? It's like, you know, they're technically close to each other. The price is technically close to each other. But like the differences in the size is not really that much, you know? It's kind of like that. It's the marketing. It's like offering you like, hey, why don't you just upgrade it since it's just, you know, a little amount of money anyway, like $5 increase, even though the size doesn't really make that much different. It's just the, you know, they just added a couple of inches in there or centimeters. It's like that, you know? What do you think? What do you think, Corbin?
Well, first of all, I don't do Starbucks, so I don't get the reference. But well, I don't know. Like I said, I need to see that, like, you know, the ultimate part of the battle pass, like what you're actually buying there, to worth it or not.
Yes, I think, you know, like, I think we would just have to see. We would have to see the opinions of people who would spend on the battle pass. Because I don't plan spending on the battle pass. I'm not gonna use real money for it. But people who do plan to spend it, I feel like they should have the voices to actually have a say. But right now, personally, I feel a little bit iffy about the mythic skins. But I see it though, I see the merit why they need to up the monetization a little. It comes with every business, you know, when there's much more expectations and demands from you, you do need the money to do so. I get it. I own a business, so this is a business, chat. So I get it. I get the reason for it.
The question is, so if you bought the premium pass with the multi-box you've earned, how much are you gonna spend for the ultimate by that case? It's
technically still $30, right?
Still 30? That's a bit too steep, ain't it?
Oh wait, do you mean like if you
already have the base battle pass that you bought from the multi-bucks you've earned, then you want to get the ultimate, how much are you gonna spend on that one?
I'm not really sure. But I don't think you'll be given an option.
No option? So basically you're gonna miss out on that.
Yeah, you're
There's
gonna
not an option for bruh.
It's like here, like if you buy the advanced battle pass, there are 3 tiers of battle passes, right? The basic battle pass, the advanced 20 level battle pass, and then the ultimate battle pass. Like if you buy the basic battle pass, you can upgrade it to the advanced one, right? So you add like 20 levels. But if you buy the advanced one, of course you cannot go back to basic anymore because yeah, you already paid advance. So I think it will be like that. Like if you buy the basic,
you can't because you know it already gives
upgrade.
you 20 levels. That's the only special part of it. But it's basically the same thing. It's just that it gives you 20 levels for your money. Yeah.
Hold on. Let's see what they say here. Okay, so here we go. Here's what it gives you, right? Here's what it gives you. The Ultimate Battle Pass. Looking to go all in, the Ultimate Battle Pass includes 10 extra elite rewards, 1,000 multi-bucks to spend instantly, and a 20 level head start no matter where you're at. Got fewer than 20 levels left? Your unused boost carries over to Season 8. But don't wait that long, because you'll also get 25% match XP bonus to help you unlock the rest of the battle pass in no time. So yeah, I don't think you have the option, like for example, you bought the advanced battle pass to give you the 20 level boost. If you already bought it, I don't think you have to buy it again because it has other benefits. It gives you 25% match XP boost. It gives you 1,000 multi-bucks in advance to spend. So yeah. Oh wait, no. You also get full access to the premium battle pass. Oh, okay, so here. the premium battle pass, like if you plan to buy the ultimate, the advanced battle pass, you don't need to spend on that anymore because it's already there. So either way, you either buy the $25 one or the $30 version.
Well, that's what I'm getting at. Of course, if you're gonna buy the ultimate, that comes bundled with the standard pass. Like what I'm asking is, if you buy the standard pass, will you be able to upgrade to the ultimate? And if so, how much?
You can upgrade, but I think you have to pay another $30.
It's just $10 for the. There you go. So it's just $10. Then you know what? It's not that bad.
Thank you, Famo. Thank you so much for clarifying that. Because it's weird if we have to pay another $30, Like what if you completed the standard battle pass, right? And then you think, I actually like the ultimate ones. How about I upgrade it? And then you have to pay another $30 just to upgrade it. Seems sad. Hello there, Inu. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Thank you. So I'm glad. Because it will be insane if they make us $30. It's not cheap. $30 is not cheap. That's a bit too much in today's economy. Now upgrade will make you pay $30. That's evil. It's super evil.
Good.
At that point, people would go riot. People would
That's all
riot.
I want to know. You know what? If that's the case, I guess this isn't as bad as we thought it was. It's okay if it's just $10. It's optional. You can still get the base pass. That's all right. But I guess the only caveat of this one is you can only get the ultimate pass with real money. You can't buy that one with the multi-bucks event.
Yeah, you can't. You have to pay. You have to pay for the ultimate with real money.
I guess that's okay.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Not in today's economy. But again, I'm not gonna be spending on it, so I feel like we should leave it to the people who do plan to spend on the battle pass. Well, we'll leave it up to you guys. Let us know how you feel about it. Let us know how you feel, and let's see if anybody will go crazy. I kind of want to see. It might be too early. Again, it might be too early to complain about it now, but let's also not be surprised if the monetization in the finals start to get a little bit steeper. No, it's not. Yeah, it's just like pod system now. Yeah, it's that's the thing. That's what I've been talking about. It's the finals. It's whoever's deciding, whoever is making these monetization stuff, it's making you get used to the idea. It's making you slowly accept that this is reality, that this is where the finals is going. The banana skin was a meme, but it was not a meme. It was just literally telling you, giving you guys a warning that, hey, mythic skins are coming. But come on, like a recycle? Come on, a recolor? Really? A recolor? At that point, they should make every recolor into mythic skin if that's the case. It doesn't seem to have any difference, but it just makes me disappointed that it's a recolor, like a recolor with more accessories. But that's just me, okay? That's just me. That's my complaint, okay? The management side of game studios have said they've been doing this kind of thing for a while now. Yeah, they're just trying to make people get used to it. I saw some skins start to have 850 coins now. Very... Yeah, 850 coins for a skin. Yeah, it's sadly a thing. It is sadly a thing, You know what I would like? I would really like at least a mythic. It doesn't have to be a mythic skin, but can we get a mythic sticker somehow? A mythic sticker, a mythic charm, maybe? I don't know, something to compensate. For like buying the basic. We're still supporting the game either way. Campaign. But yet again, that's just me. That's probably just me being salty. I see games get ruined by monetization, guys, and it's really painful if it happens. It's really painful. But okay. Alright. You know what? I'm just gonna leave it. We're just gonna leave it there. Let's put it to bed. And speaking of, Speaking of other topics and controversies, apparently when season 7 was getting previewed at Summer Game Fest, apparently the YouTube stream did not show the whole trailer. It had a little bit of error. I feel bad for Embark on that one, because like I'm pretty sure they paid a lot for advertising and marketing and stuff. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I do think this is the right step to marketing. Like the way that season 7 is marketed so far, I think it's the right step. They're actually taking the time to tease the fans little by little. There's actually a build up, because I remember during season 5 and 6, they just gave us a whole article on the website like, hey, here's the upcoming stuff that we're gonna put out. Season 7 is just a whole new era, like a whole new era for the finals. Is it a worrying one? Is it an exciting one? Cautiously excited. I say I'm cautiously excited for it. What do you think, Corvus? Where do you think season 7 will take us?
Sure. Wait, what do you mean take us?
Take us. Because like, you know how like season 4 was like, it brought a lot of new players in? Because it just gave that whole new air. Yeah. Season 7, what do you think? Because it new marketing, new stuff, brand new stuff, new marketing and everything, new advancements for the game, it's a lot more innovative this time around. And we still have one more teaser.
It's possible. It's bound to garner a bit more players. If I'm being generous, around 10% still, more than what we have now. But it's just, it's a lot more competitive with today's, there's basically a whole spectrum of first-person shooters. Because like, just if you're looking at the game, you wouldn't notice anything different. But once you play it, that's when you notice the difference. It's not just a gimmick FPS shooter. It's, it has its own objectives. That's a mix of a lot of things that makes it its own.
Yes.
And, it really doesn't display it as much on the trailers, because it just looks like a capture the flag deal. Like, yeah, that's I think that case, like, it just looks, it looks fun, but people are a lot more harder to like convince when it comes.
Yeah.
That's why I'm thankful about like YouTube videos talking about the game, like praising the game and how different it is with other FPSs. Like, it's not any other FPS games you've played in terms of the objectives. So that certainly helps with what the trailers miss out on, basically explaining for the game, marketing. But still, that still expects the player to at least like have seen the video and give it a try. But still, if we're talking about just the trailers alone, yeah, that's how roughly I would say it, around 10 to 15% new players. And give it another 10 for returning players, or 20.
I would say, oh man, the people who keep on complaining, like who still thinks that there are some people out there that think that the finals is a battle royale, and it really frustrates me. Like, how did we even get there? But if there are people still complaining about the finals like being a gimmicky kind of game, at that point people are just being a hater on purpose. People just don't want to give the finals a chance, and I don't want to pour my whole energy into that. Like, this game is so frustratingly good. Like, it's so frustrating that people are not recognizing the game that it is. It's not being given the flowers that it deserves by the gaming community, or at least the FPS community. Like, people would often say, oh, we're so tired of the same old formula, yada yada yada, and then the finals exist, and then they go like, oh, the finals is this and that, the finals has a lot of stuff going on, oh, it's not really my kind of game because it's more cooperative rather than, you know, focus on kills. I would be like confused. Like, I thought you want to break the formula of what FPS games should be. Why are you telling it to follow the formula of COD? Why?
I'm gonna do a split gate to Devon where I'll make FPS game count.
Make FPS great again.
But yeah, like, that's the thing. It's not really a gimmick game or a gimmick FPS, because what makes a gimmick an FPS a gimmick game is, you know, let's go with, you know, as we've mentioned, Splitgate. You know, they added a battle royale, so it's basically battle royale with portals. Or let's go with Overwatch. It's just, you know, it's TF2 with a lot more abilities. Or let's go with Valorant. It's basically Counter-Strike with abilities. Those are basically the gimmicks of it. It's a formula that you're familiar with the addition of, you know, a but you have this as well, or but you do this instead. But no, with the finals, it's a lot different. Like, you don't get the but. It's not a, you know, it's not a payload game. It's, you know, yeah, you do have to, like, defend cash outs like you're defending, like, sites, but once it gets stolen, you basically attack it the same round, then steal it back, then defend it. It's, you know, it's different. Oh, you work out. Nice.
I can't get it to work. I was like, how can I turn this?
Hold on.
How can I turn this into make the finals great? Wait, no, wrong. Make FPS great again.
Wonder if
I'm trying.
I have something there. Hold on.
I'm trying. How do I get it? Think. It's not doing the thing.
Split is just Apex Legends from everyone.
It's not doing the thing, chat.
Pretty much.
Wait.
Oh no, that wasn't it.
How do I do it? How does it work? I don't know how it works, chat. You know, I'm not gonna try.
The hat.
It doesn't work.
Oh, there we go. I have a hat.
You have a hat. I'm jealous.
What does it say? It's a blurry on my end.
I can't
don't know
really.
if y'all can read it.
I can't really see it. Hold on. Let me adjust you. Hold on. We're gonna zoom in, okay, chat? I'm gonna zoom him in. Sorry, I'm gonna have to.
Okay, I read it.
You fish fear me. Women tolerate me.
Alright, I'm keeping the hat on. I'm cool with it.
No, you should change the text. Make FPS great again.
I can't change the text. It comes with the model.
You know what? I'm just gonna chat. We're just gonna do this because it's funnier. Make FPS great again. Support CNS. Via sucks. Thank you. All right, there you go. Am I contributing to making FPS great again? Am I doing my job as a beloved streamer? Am I doing this correctly? Hold on. Let me add this to make it really cool, to make it really nice. There we go. Now that's advanced. There we go. There, Justin. Interesting way to play it. to wear a hat. How do you do, fellow kids? I tried to get some friends to play the finals, but it is too chaotic for them. We're just built different. Knife Girl, we're just built diff. They're not, they're basic.
Yeah, definitely. If you have friends that are used to tech shooters, yeah, they're gonna have a hard time with it.
Do you know if the new map will have power shift? They have not confirmed anything about it. They have not confirmed. The only thing that they confirmed in season 6 is that they added like old maps to become like power shift. But as for Nozomi,
Yeah, it's probably gonna come somewhere down the line.
I think the only instance that a new map became power shiftable was like in season 5 with, what's the name of the map? Mexico, yeah, the Mexico map. It's power shift. You can play it in power shift. So I'm not sure about this one. It should be able to, technically, power shift should be able to exist in Nozomi, but we don't have a confirmation with that. So we're gonna have to wait and see. I've always liked how the finals has its own unique twist and stuff. The VR game show theme is kind of fun in a way. Yeah, it's way different from what people did before. Like, the idea of being so meta, the finals being a game about a game show, about a dystopian game show, and you're participating as a contestant. It's a really good meta game. I love the meta of it. Reminds me of the whole discourse with the modern Doom trilogy. People just want more of the same thing, but just dress their criticism up to make them seem like it's all for good reasons. People are picky. People wanna be angry about stuff, when it's a little bit too different. People go mad, but I think that's a good thing. The thing is, I do think it's a good thing that people kind of hate on the finals. Not because like I want the finals to fail or anything like that. Opposite. But because like it shows that the finals is actually doing something that shakes up the industry. If the finals is not doing something unique and truly original, then people wouldn't react this much about a game, really. So the fact that it still continues to have criticism, like, oh, the finals is not doing this and that, it just shows that the finals does have an impact in the community. The finals is recognized. Heavy update when Heavy is getting an update, right? They're getting a healing ball. Imagine like throwing a healing bonk. Like not liking a game is valid, to each their own, but hating it, yeah, it's just really silly. There are some people like that, unfortunately. There are some people that hate on a game just because this and that. It does not feel like COD. It does not feel like Valorant and stuff like that. I'll never forget the people who hated on the finals, but the Marvel Rivals came out. They're not even the same competition. They're not even the same genre, but people were hating on it. People who were playing Marvel Rivals were hating on the finals. And I just smile and wave. Smile and wave. I'm afraid of the healing tools everyone's getting. Honestly, if I need aim to actually heal someone, I'm not gonna pick up the healing gun. But for everyone's sake, I'll tell you guys, if it's Miss Aim Strafel friendly. If you suck at aiming and you want to know, can the healing gun be used, Miki? You suck at FPS. I want to know if it's within my level of suckiness. I would be like, yeah, you can use the healing gun even if you do suck at aiming. You can be the light that you always dreamed to be. We're no longer useless lights. We're finally becoming great again. But we'll have to see. We'll have to. It'll be 3
it's
heavies.
a good step, people wouldn't be relying on mediums just due to healing.
Yes, finally. Because most of the time, mediums are not even healing anymore. They're just busy taking out the CO40s.
Hold on, so
Remember.
what's the heal bomb for the heavies? Is it like a throw ball?
Yeah, throwable, yes.
Okay,
throwable.
good. Alright, so in that case, heavies have the means to basically do an AoE heal on a small area, while the other classes don't. So I guess that's like it's still varied. It's not basically like the same thing for every.
It's not
For
the
every
same
class.
thing. Like, actually, I think sniper lights can heal people from afar. Like, for example, they're very far from the objective, right? And they see their
Yeah.
teammates like low on health. They could just, whoop, here you go, shoot, you're healed up.
Yeah.
Nah, pretty good. I think
And
that's
good.
actually very funny.
More
But
utility.
knowing lights though, oh crap, hold on.
Huh? What's going on?
OBS disconnected a bit there, but we're back.
Whoops.
But knowing the lights community, I don't think they're still gonna pick up the healing gun, especially the ones who fight from afar. I don't think they're still gonna pick it up, but some people might. We'll see. Because lights are still soloist players, it's gonna take a bit to take out the solo disease. Unfortunately, I hate CL40 and it hates you too. CL40 does not like anyone. I try to heal when I can. Exactly, Ink. Support players rejoice. Finally, I am finally useful.
It's just, it's a good addition because it gives people a lot more ways to play certain classes. It's a lot more variety.
It'll be 3 heavies with 3 healing balls, like 3 mediums with 3 turrets. You know, it's not a surprise. They're just gonna healing bonk each other, heavies. At this point, heavies are just not gonna die. My 1887 needs justice. It can't vent out gun that CL40. People need to. I'm not the type to scream. I'm not the type to yell like debuff. I'm not the type to do that, like nerf the gun. I'm not the type to do that, but I do think CL40 players are getting way too cocky nowadays. I feel like they're becoming way too comfortable being damage dealers, and I don't like that. I don't know what to feel about it. I don't like it. I feel like there should be some new balancing on that. I feel like it's a little bit unfair. But, we'll just have to see. We don't have a full list of all changes in Season 7 yet. They usually release that in 7.11 update. Maybe like the little changes, the hot fixes and everything, they usually release it in that. So we'll have to see. Like, I do have to think though, why didn't they just make like the healing gun instead of a healing gun? Why isn't like syringes? Why is it not syringes?
Because people call him out for ripping out Overwatch.
Ah, okay, that makes sense. Okay, so I guess healing gun is the way. And of course, long range healing gun. You snipe it from afar. Oh, you're too far from your teammates. You're already in a comfortable hiding position. And you can shoot them from afar. Okay, I get it. Alright, next up. Now, this is also within like the battle passes. Season 1 to Season 4 battle passes are coming back with legacy items. And honestly,
Yes.
I'm glad it's coming
They
back.
actually lose. And this is the good, like the best part for me. Like they actually give you the option to, basically finish the battle passes that you haven't finished. And I thought, actually it's more than I asked for the game. Because my original pitch for it was like, yeah, basically have us do the old battle passes, give us the option to finish them. I don't mind if I spend multi-bucks to buy it again, but no, like once you've bought it, you already have it, and that's good.
Mm-hmm. And hey, you get to relive the magic that we experienced, like
Yeah.
Season 1 to Season 2, because you were here in Season 3, right? Pretty fun. I'm so glad.
Removes the exclusivity of the battle pass, and that's That's the fucking point of why people don't like spending shit on games anymore. It's the exclusivity. It's the FOMO.
Yeah, the FOMO is not fun. If you think about it, it's not fun.
That's why I gave up on fucking gacha games. I fucking hate FOMO, dude. That's why we hear love warning. I mean, it does have FOMO elements, but for the most part, like 90% of the game, everything you can fuck. Hell, I could even say like 95. You can basically get on your own, your own time.
Exactly.
This one, it's a good change, And like I said, like it would have been okay if they're still gonna charge for it, like not the full price, of course. But like having the option to finish the pass is, just removing the exclusivity of it, good, better. That is a good direction to the game. And it's a good thing because it incentivizes player to play the game. Like they keep playing because let's say you've already finished this, but you still have time for like to finish the other battle passes or get the ones that you've completely missed out. And for you to complete it, you have to play the game. So that's good, Just get rid of the exclusivity, and it's gonna incentivize people to keep playing. Hence, bringing the numbers up when it comes to player count.
Exactly. And it's not like that. Like, it's not like you're gonna get it for free. You're not gonna get the old battle passes for free. You still have to pay.
Yeah, if you didn't buy it, you still have to pay.
So
that's
like,
okay.
It
As long
feels
as they
like
give you the option to.
it feels like people are like complaining about it because like, oh, we paid for this. How come like who knew we only had to wait for multiple seasons before we get it for free? No, we're not gonna get it for free. People still need to pay for multi-bucks earned from former battle passes, or people actually had to pay for it, right? So people are not getting it for free. So no, there is no exclusivity. No, your money is not wasted.
Those people complaining about exclusivity, or it's just basically fucking only child spoiled brat behavior. Like if a lot of people have it, it feels like I'm not in an exclusive club anymore. Get fucked. That's your fucking problem. More like it's like a fucking ego problem to me. If it's just
problem.
You want the game to just cater to you and not for the majority of players, fuck. It's an okay trade when it comes to basically the game to lose one player and have to replace them.
Exactly. It's just a shame that people are like really advocating for the FOMO stuff. I feel like that sets the game back more than it advances it. With like the addition of like Legacy Battle Pass, like being able to purchase the other Battle Pass, that is neat. That is something. I think. Are there any games that have like sold their Battle Passes again? I don't remember, and I don't think
Rivals.
so. Marvel Rivals?
Halo? I think Halo has that. I think Halo started it as well. I might be wrong on that one. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Hopefully it'll grow the player base a bit more.
Oh, it will.
It will. Again, it's a steal. Like, you can buy Season 2 Battle Pass with all of the former retro stuff and the other CNS stuff. And then there you go. Season 2 and Season 7 Battle Pass is actually a steal. Being able to get 2 of them. Now you have more worth it retro skin stuff. Have you seen the retro skins in Season 2 for the guns? It's great. It's sleek. I see it as a mythic skin. Not whatever recycled stuff they're offering right now. It's great. It's so great. And I'm so glad they decided to do this. Sure, it's only Season 1 to 4 so far, but 5-6 is just too recent. So I'm even surprised they even added Season 4. So great stuff. I'm glad. But I do think this is one of those tactics where they can increase their sales. I'm not gonna lie. This is an increasing sales tactic, but it's a good tactic. It's actually a worth tactic. Worth your money. Get Season 1, Season 2, Season 3 is kinda but if you like If you like Japan pop culture, go for it. But season 1 and 2 is where the good stuff is at.
Right. That's one of the only reasonable things I think, monetization is, well, justified. It
It's
incentivizes people to get it, Yeah, like, imagine, you look at those, like, trailers, you want to hype your game because you haven't played it. You see all these trailers for, like, the old seasons, and it's like, oh wow, I like that. Then you play the game, it's like, oh, it's not there anymore, and you can't get it because you missed out for like a year, and it hasn't been there for like a fucking year. It's just, it's a catch-22 with FOMO, because what FOMO is, it kind of makes people want to play the game at the time that the season is out, because you want to get that particular item. But once you're, at least if you miss out on at least one of it, it gives you that like feeling of what's the point, basically. What's the point if I'm gonna miss out on it? What's the point? Like, the only people who are basically taking advantage of that fact are, well, don't take offense, but most of them are the unemployed, because they have all the play.
The unemployed. As long as FOMO
But the thing
exists.
about it is, if you think about it on the monetization standpoint, the people who have the money are the people who have jobs, and the people who have jobs don't have that much time to play the game. But they do want to
Yes.
play the game, and if they have the money, they'll spend the money on the fucking game to
And then-
give them the incentive.
And then they never finish it, right? They only finish
Yeah.
like up to 45 levels, maybe.
Exactly.
It's like
Or
it's a
if-
good stuff.
Still a good amount of people who are employed and still have time for the game. Like, props to them. But that's not just, that's not the majority, unfortunately.
I feel like we're in a very slippery slope right now.
Slippery slope, but that's just, that's just the chart of it.
Okay. Yeah, the M11 skin I've been using since season 2. The M11 skin season 2 on season 2 battle pass is really good. I have to agree. There's just a lot of good stuff in season 2's battle pass. Again, people were crying about the alien skin in the battle pass. People still want the alien skin. There's a reason why it's a bestseller in the store, and then it's coming back in a battle pass. It's just that great. It's just that great. There's a training dojo in season 7 practice range now. Yes, we are informed and we are happy. I'm so glad we get to have it, because this is what Corvus and I have been wishing for. Because I've always wanted like a team practice range, and then now we actually have like challenges in a team practice range. I can finally improve my skill. You'll teach me, right? Right?
Yeah, for sure.
Are you sure? What's the hesitation?
I know, I was just picking music to play on my end.
Yippee! Yes, yippee! Yeah, I'll finally get better aim, I think. It's kind of funny because I was playing Splitgate 2, and I was getting like 62 kills in that game, and then when I hop into the finals, boom. 5
To be fair,
kills.
it's easy to get kills in that game.
I mean, it is easier to get kills in that game, but like, I'm not gonna lie, because of the finals, Splitgate 2 is kind of easy for me. It's so much easier to aim. The finals has so much chaos that, sometimes you do miss your shots, and sometimes it's not because of your fault. Sometimes the floor falls under you. It's pretty great. I feel like you become a better FPS player in the finals just because there's a lot of stuff that's distracting you, and if you manage to keep your focus, you're locked in the game even with all that destruction and chaos. I think it's a win. Or a random goob blocks you and you fall to the abyss. Let's go, team, let's go, chat, let's go. And then you fall. It's so bad. It's funny though. The finals will always be funny this way. And I think, hold on. Are there things that we missed? I mean, I don't think it's really important, but we also have these sticker stuff. Like being able to add your signature like signature stickers and your number, your personalized number. I have a feeling people will keep picking 3, 4, and 6, 9 as their personal number. Come on now. Or 0, 1 being number 1. But honestly, I'll pick my personal number would be 77. Oh yeah, stickers on Cashbox. And they probably can show something tonight, maybe. Yes.
Stickers on cash boxes. It's not really a big change, but okay. That's the only comment about stickers on cash boxes. Okay, cool.
It's charming.
Yeah, but like, what's the point if the fucking cash box is always, mollied to death or fucking gassed or smoked? You're not even gonna notice it. You know what? Okay, sure. It's not really a game-changing feature. It needed this shit. Like, okay. Cool, I guess.
They should be able to allow us to put stickers on the player. Like in like high school, people would write a loser and then tape it on your back. I kind of want that in the finals, but with stickers. I want to leave a random Namatama sticker on the enemy's back. It's something like that. I think it's funny. But no, yeah, we have to put it in a cash box. That's the update that we get. Stickers on stickers and stickers on a cash box. Stickers everywhere. A woman can dream, maybe. Amiki wants the dumb sticker on her forehead like Amogus. Yeah, I do. The thing is, I kind of do. I would just be surprised, like, hey, why is there a sticker? Why is there a sticker on my freaking glove? When did this happen? Why is there a potato sticker here? What kind of crazy limited time events would you guys like to see in season 7?
I think I know why they did the feature. Just a guess.
Okay, what is it?
People don't use stickers as much, or spray tags, all of that. It's basically they have a game, barely anyone uses them.
Technically, yeah, that is the point. Yeah, people don't use stickers a lot. That's why they decided to do this.
Yeah.
As for like the crazy limited time events, honestly, I have no idea what would I have no idea, because like I was really not expecting the Ospew's limited time event, the one with the heavy hitters time event. I was not expecting that. It was actually very, very fun. Like,
yeah, more fun game modes would be nice.
I think it would be very cool. I actually want something like, not a quiz show kind of type, but like I want an obstacle type of like, yeah. What do you call that? That TV show Wipeout? I kind of want a Wipeout. It might be a little bit too much. I feel like it's a little bit too much, but hey, the finals is a game show and Wipeout is a game show. Why can't we have a Wipeout in the finals? But I don't think it'll happen. But Embark has clocked me before. When I said, oh, we're not gonna get a cyberpunk season. If we're gonna get a cyberpunk season, it would be a very glitchy mess or something. And then we got a cyberpunk season. Funny times, really. So who knows? Maybe we will get a Wipeout, sort of. It'll be interesting.
It's cool when someone gets eliminated and leave an effect behind. Maybe they can do a cosmetic of that. I don't know if I'm giving them ideas to like put more microtransactions, but it would be, if we can change basically death effects on it. Instead of coins, maybe it's a bunch of fruits, or maybe fucking rubber duckies that spawns
rubber
instead of coins. That would be fucking hilarious. I would love that. That would be one of those like goofy cosmetics that isn't really game changing, but I wouldn't spending on. That would be fucking hilarious.
If somebody kills me, I want my effect to be confetti, but instead of like din, I want it to be quang, 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 like that. When people kill me, it's confetti, but like the awkward confetti, something like that. I die, or yay, children
I
screaming.
guess, I guess it takes away from the whole theme of the game because they've been showing it always on their trailers that when people get eliminated, they turn into coins. So maybe changing that kind of takes away from the identity of the game. So I don't know. Just a suggestion, basically.
And they got rid of Banquet. The core. They got rid of Banquet. What do you mean that they're concerned about them like changing, like, oh, if you die you leave coins behind? No, they're not. If they were, they wouldn't have removed Banquet. Hot take. That was my hot take.
Kill cam. True,
Kill
they
cam.
haven't had a kill cam yet. Does the game have a match history yet? No,
No,
right?
no
Nothing?
match history yet.
That would be nice. And with the addition of maybe a replay system would be nice for content creators as well.
They still haven't.
Like you can make your own like trailers or neat stuff, That would be
photo
great.
shoot mod. Oh my god, photo shoot mode, photo mode. I want that. I kind of want it. Technically, you can do it in like a private match. It's just it has a timer, but you can do it. Yeah, you can take cool screenshots. Do your emotes. You can, but I want to see it. Yeah, I would really like a kill cam, but I also like a highlight reel. I like, that career tab in like Fortnite or even in Marvel Rivals. They have like, oh, here's the highlights that you did in the game, this match. It's so much easier for me. Why do I have to see people teabag me or emote me when I get to see a kill cam to justify why I'm getting eliminated? Yep, exactly. Exactly. The emote, when people emote on you, I just... Oh my god. I made a pretty big mistake back in the day. It was before I streamed the finals, okay? I remember there was this like Emerald player that killed me and I got revenge on him. But instead of like teabagging on him, I teabag on the teammate that just got killed by him. I was teabagging the wrong person. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to that teammate. And when I spotted the right statue, it teabagged on it too. I'm so sorry, but I was pissed off, okay? It's great. We really need a kill cam in the highlight reel, please. I don't know how complicated that would be to code, but I hope they do. And that person emote on me used the dumbest metagun ever. Like they are a skilled player. It happens, yeah, it happens. At least you don't get teabagged by a stun gun user. You were not there in the season 1 days. It was a very dark time. A very, very dark time. Okay, anything else that we missed, chat? Of course, we're just gonna say this. June 12th will be the release of season 7 and the preview will be on the finals on Embark's Twitch. So make sure to go watch it. Tune in on their Twitch. Watch the preview. I was there, but I rarely get teabagged until the start of season 2. People were already teabagging. Actually, they were not only teabagging, they were slide bagging you. Other games have implemented that kind of mechanic, so it's not impossible. I hope the finals add it. They just take so much time to add the really important stuff. But they do get at it. The preview is later today? Yes, the preview is later today. I think it is June 11 already. Right? It is? It is June 11 already.
Yeah, when it comes to like features that is outside the gameplay, it's really hard to expect it for that to be added sooner than not, because just think about the custom lobbies. It took them how many seasons to like actually get a proper working custom lobby feature to work, It was added on season 4 and then they only fixed it on season 6. And how many months did that take? Well, right.
Yeah.
See, so like features outside of the gameplay that isn't, cosmetics or monetization, it's hard to expect. But hopefully they do add those, because it's just good. You suspect somebody you're cheating, just watch the fucking replay.
Yeah, exactly. Watch the replay. You will see it. You would see how they kill you.
Yeah,
You would
or
see
if you see a really good player and you want to see how they play, just watch their gameplay through the replay. You'd learn a thing or two.
I hope they add it, but I don't think it'll be added like literally next season. But yet again, whenever I say this won't happen, it just ends up happening. I don't know with Embark. I think they do watch me. I can see you, Embark. I can see you. I can see you,
Surprises,
Embark.
please. I like surprises, but the good kind, not the bad kind.
Not the bad guy, please. Not the bad kind. I hope they actually add it and not wait like 4 seasons before they added it. Please. I feel like waiting 4 seasons to add a kill cam is just a little bit too much. I do hope they add it within 3 seasons.
Like, I get the prioritization with the core gameplay. That's why I'm not really, being too adamant about it, because, sure, there's still hard to work with the core gameplay, and that's okay, but, it would be nice for us players to have those features. As long as we get it, it's all cool.
And speaking of getting, I know it's not really important. It all depends on what you think is important, but I'm just really happy that we got 7 tracks this time in Season 7's OST, because Season 5 and Season 6 only getting 4 to 3 tracks is a crime against music itself. It really makes me sad that we had so little music in Season 5 and Season 6. That's why I'm so glad that we have 7 tracks upcoming and it's actually an album. I can't wait to listen to it. It feels like coming back to the real finals from Season 1 to Season 2 with all of the smashing hits. I can't wait. Honestly, seems like great. But that's just me. I really do appreciate the music of this game. And for those who do too, thank you. Season 6 has 6 tracks. It's too little. Because if you think about it, I think only 2 of them are like menus, right? 2 of them are menu tracks and the others are like, oh, this is what plays when you win. It's not a lot. True, on Season 5, only 4. Yeah, it's too little. That's why I'm so glad that they decided to, add more tracks that we can digest. Just to get the feel of the game. But honestly, I still think Season 1 is still the best OST, and Season 2's OST is still the best. Gold Standard in Season 6 is really good. Season 6 music. I would say like there are some standouts, but personally, okay, this is my music taste. Embark has done like a really iconic OST way earlier, Season 1. They made a solid OST, and I'm so glad we're getting some sort of solid one. Yeah, Season 7 has 8. Holy yeah, 8 tracks. That's a lot. That is honestly a lot, and I can't wait to hear all of them. I can't wait to see what kind of iconic tracks that we get. But that's just me being a music lover. Sienna's theme music is peak. Always peak, Mr. Pro. Always. The music department is cooking. Always. And I don't know if you guys listen to Raindren, but Raindren's little remix, I can't wait for it to return. I want another Dua Lipa remix. Yeah, whenever he does Dua Lipa remixes, it hits hard. Season 7 OST unlocks in 3 hours. Great. That's great. I can't wait to listen to it. Very exciting. I hope you guys look forward to it too. And honestly, I can't wait to play Season 7 with you guys and with Corvus. We get to do custom lobbies for real. Who knows? I really don't know what the final teaser is. Because the last teaser they gave us in this little article was a battle pass, right? What else are we missing? New game mode? New weapons? What is missing? I don't know. Makes me excited. I feel like we would only find out later tonight. Later morning. Oh yeah, Mickey, are you considering making a club for us? Making a club for you guys. I think I should. Now, the only reason why I haven't made a club since season 4 or 5, I forgot. The only reason why I haven't is because my favorite streamer invited me to her club and I haven't accepted it. I haven't been watching.
Has abandoned this chat.
I abandoned my chat. I didn't abandon satellites. When did I do that? I'm literally hugging them right now. Look. See? You guys see this? You guys are in my arms. I'm cuddling you guys. Why would I abandon you all? It's just that okay, alright. Alright, I have Oshis too. I have an Oshi too, okay? Alright? Alright, okay, but yeah, I haven't been around, so I am going to make that club for us. Okay, I'll make the club. Okay, gosh dang it, I'll make the club. Hold it. I walk the lonely road. It's okay, I'll be guideless all the way. No, I will be making that club. Do not worry. I will. Are we getting weapons this season? I have no idea, Grant. I have no idea. We still have one teaser left. It might be the official trailer for season 7.
Now think about it this way: if there's a new weapon, it would have showed skins for it on the battle pass.
They would, yeah.
On the battle pass trailer.
So
far, we've only seen skins for the custom in the utility. Utility editions equipment. You know what? That's okay. You know, it's hard to top the weapons from last season, and I think we've already show for now. It's a lot more weapons. I think, utility is what the game needs at the moment.
And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, do you really want new weapons in the game? Because that's gonna cause more balancing issues. People were already yelling about Cowboy Repeater. People were already yelling about a minigun and a Cowboy Repeater, and now if we add more weapons, I feel like that's just too much of an overhaul. So I am glad they added more gadgets. However, I think what the finals needs for next season, though, season 8, is new specializations. We haven't gotten a new one, and it's like the heavies have 4 special skills. Medium and lights only have 3. I'm at least hoping to get 1 more, but that's just me. A woman can dream, I guess. So healing, 1 breaching. They shouldn't be introducing more weapons when their weapons are already at that amounts. Yeah, they really shouldn't. And the grenade launcher.
Yeah, that's why they brought in healing weapons for the other classes, because it offsets the damage a bit by giving people the option, just hide and heal, maybe take fights a bit more carefully. Because we got a shit ton of guns that deals way too much damage. So offset it by giving the players basically the option to heal.
Yeah, heal their teammates.
It's not a damage negation, but it basically gives you a bit of a breathing room.
It does. I can see the loadout for heavies now. The RPG, either the dome shield or the barricade, and then the healing. I feel like that's already the loadout that's gonna be upcoming soon, and of course a grenade.
Online heavies are gadget, but medium healing is a specialization.
I mean, medium is the support class, so I do think it should be specialization.
Mediums have defibs.
Yeah, mediums have. Yeah, they are. They're the support class. Medium is the support class. Light is DPS. Heavies are the tanks. I don't think it will make any sense for them to have a specialization to heal now, because if they turn the healing gun and the healing bonk into a specialization, what's the point of picking medium then? Besides the awesome lineup of weapons. Alright?
You lose your mobility.
I still think that the most reliable way to heal in this game is to actually pick medium. Like if you really want like a dedicated healer, the most reliable way to do so is just go medium. Have a medium in your team. Or be the medium. Because like, I feel like with the heavies, the little healing ball is gonna run out eventually, and you can shoot it, right? You can shoot that healing ball and then it disrupts, it stops the healing. And then with the healing gun, if you miss, you miss. And then, before that healing shot makes it to your teammate, they're probably already dead. So medium is still the reliable way to have a healer on the team. But that's just me. We don't know yet. Please don't nerf Sledge. A bit of rumblings in the community about Sledge nerfs. What is there to nerf Sledges? There's no need to nerf Sledges, guys. Power Shift will feel much better this season with the new healing gadgets. Oh yes, definitely. For sure. I think Power Shift will get a boost in terms of like awesome game modes. Healing Ball as a specialization kills off heavy shield though, which makes it not crazy tank on heavy team. The most reliable way to live is to not. I mean,
Basically,
technically, yeah.
They're focusing on survivability on this one.
Exactly. Healing Ball paired with heavy shield and barricades might be an OP combo. It's a thing. It's unfortunately a thing. They can put Healing Ball and open up their shield specialization and block everything. Yeah, that's why you have to find a way to get past those. But again, it's a gadget, guys. The Healing Ball is a gadget. So it might only be like, 5 seconds of healing, 6.5 seconds of healing. It's not going to be like healing.
That. Let's say you're taking damage, then the heal amount would be half down. You're not getting the full amount of heals. So you'd still get the chance to basically kill him.
Exactly. The pro scene feels that Sledge is too strong, especially with Winch. I swear. I swear, the pros. Okay. I want one of the pros to just take a hammer and like smash it against a watermelon. Obviously, the watermelon is gonna be split in half. There's not a single watermelon that will survive a sledgehammer smash like that. So, like, nerfing the sledgehammer to not do a lot of damage or, like, not do, like, an insta-kill? Come on now. It's just, come on. Come on now. That is the point of the sledgehammer. It's heavy. It's slow. Go off, Mickey. I just want them to sit down for a second, How about they take a sledgehammer and swing it against a watermelon and they look at me in the face. Tell me, does that survive a sledgehammer smash? No, it didn't. It didn't. So why would you nerf the sledgehammer to not do a lot of damage anymore? Like, it should be like half of your health. That doesn't make any sense. It won't make any sense. Like, you have at least 30 ounces of HP left from surviving the sledgehammer. No, getting a concussion like that would not let you live. You'd be bleeding in real life. So why should you nerf it? No, it doesn't make any sense. They should keep it, They should keep it. If you get smashed by a sledgehammer, it's your fault. And if you get winch clawed, then it's also your fault. There's ways to dodge the winch claw, guys. Remember, they already nerfed the winch claw. It cannot reach that far anymore. Keep your distance. Keep your distance, chat. All the time. But anyways, I didn't mean to crash out. I just think it's so stupid. I just think it's so insane to ask for like a sledgehammer nerf when you should be nerfing the polearm. The polearm, way too far of a reach. I think the polearm is ridiculous. I think we should nerf the polearm, but the sledgehammer, no. I just think it's a little bit insane. Also, they need to fix their matchmaking. 70% of the game I play is just getting steamrolled. I have to face like emeralds and rubies, player group together, just ruining the game. I'm just here to do my 400 elimination contracts, and I still get 2 eliminations per match because those sweaty unemployed rubies and emeralds are giving me a hard time.
Real.
I mean, it exists. It exists in any game. Marvel Rivals, Valorant. There are some sweaty gamers from the rank modes coming into casuals just to release some stress. It happens in any game, and I don't think any code or science in the world would be able to get rid of the sweats. Marvel Rivals isn't even that bad in my opinion. The worst I played is the fight.
It's just the case of, not having enough players to fill in those, it's skill-based matchmaking.
Mm-hmm.
So
remember, Marvel Rivals has over like 200,000 players. And 200,000, like some of them, maybe, I don't know, 399,000 of them are probably noobs or average in the game. But like the finals has like a community, like a small pool of players. You're bound to unfortunately run into the pros. If the finals have probably more players, more noobs, then I think we would be able to see differences in matchmaking. But right now, you are gonna be playing against people who have played in season 1 all the way to now, and unfortunately, they know the learning curve of the game. You really do have to go against them. I don't think any science or code can save that, but if we ever get to the point that it's just emeralds upon emeralds and ruby players, I feel like at that point there is a way for the code to actually put them all together in one lobby instead. But right now though, I feel like it's inescapable. I feel like you're always gonna be bound to get a ruby player or emerald player as an enemy. But we'll see. I don't want to be pessimistic about it. I want to be hopeful. We only have like 10 to 15k players on average, exactly. And most of them are from different regions. So
yeah, that splits it even more. Because not that 15k players is split into different regions. So let's say you have like 5,000. And like half of them are like new players, so let's say expect that half to be on the lower part of the skill-based matchmaking. So if you're better than the average player base and you don't have enough like players to put in the match, and there's a bunch of sweats queuing up for a game themselves, oh boy, they're gonna be put there.
And from what I heard, people in Oceania are having a hard time queuing in World Tour because there's not a lot of people playing World Tour. So if there's not a lot of people playing World Tour or ranked modes in a particular region, of course they're gonna go to the casual side because that's where the players are. I mean, what are the sweats gonna do? Wait forever in a 5-minute queue in World Tour? Of course not. That's not gonna happen. They're gonna wait in the casuals. That's gonna be like 30 seconds of waiting. So at the moment, we can't do anything about it. At the moment, we can't. But I want to be hopeful that they'll be able to fix this at some point. Or at least address it.
It's hard to address them.
I wonder which region has the most players though. I heard South America has the lowest one. Yeah, South America has the lowest one, and then next is Oceania, and then next is Europe. And then next is Asia, and then next is North America. I would play if we got Titans. Titans? Please add a robot dropping from sky to ride in the finals so we get 300% increase in player base. I said it before, I remember saying we're probably not gonna get a space. We're not gonna get a space aesthetic final soon, but who knows? I've been wrong before and I've been wrong time and time again. Let's see. Who knows? Maybe it'll appear in the space update. From I heard they will make a Chinese version of the finals, like the Chinese players is basically the majority of the Asia server. Exactly. I think Asia server is the second biggest. Right next to North America, I think. I hope they do. I hope they do. Because I feel like, I'm not gonna lie with you, chat. If they actually make a Chinese version of the finals, I feel like it will actually boom in China. I have a feeling. It will actually be very popular in China. Just putting it out there. It will be very popular. I feel World Tour rank is the true spirit of the finals. But splitting the boat into two splits the players, and it can be frustrating to play against 3 stacks. Yeah. A World Tour and rank, technically, if you close one eye, they're technically the same. Just different mechanics, different fonts. The robot falling from the sky is basically a joke for a game that is similar to like Titanfall, where everyone's been big in the network for. So yeah, we'll just have to wait to see. Who knows? Maybe they'll surprise us. Got us coping since 2016. Yeah, maybe we can cope. Get that copium, chap. Let's continue sniffing that copium. Inhaling the copium. And we have to continue. What else? What else did we miss? We haven't played season 7 yet. I have nothing to show to you guys. I can't. I'm not invited. I don't have any thoughts. We don't have any thoughts in the moment for season 7. It's not yet right. This is just the opening podcast episode. Will we do a closing episode for season 7? Corvus?
Oh, was that a question for me? What?
Yeah, it is a question for you. Will we do one?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Would you guys like that? Where we just like talk about like what we think of season 7 and re-rank it again with all of the seasons that we encountered. But I'm gonna say this, my prediction for season 7, the finals, there will be an increase of new players, probably 5% increase of new players for the finals. People are gonna complain about lights again, especially the healing gun. People are gonna say, oh, the healing gun is way too much. It's way too OP! Exclamation point. And then heavies are gonna be done dirty again, as usual. CL40 is still gonna be the strongest weapon for mediums. And then people are gonna say, Nozumi is pretty cool, but it's kind of glitchy and it reminds me of Osaka. There. That's my predictions for season 7. Yeah, let's rank them. Yep, 100% for sure. Alright, I can't wait. See you all tomorrow for season 7. Opening of season 7. I can't wait for you all to be there. Make sure to download the finals in your PC. If you haven't yet, please do, because we're all gonna be playing together. I can't wait, chat. And after all the complaints, they nerfed the sword even more. The sword is dead. There's nothing to nerf in the sword anymore. Stop it. No, the sword is dead. Nobody plays the sword anymore. There's no such thing as a sword maid. Stop it. They need to stop killing my boy. My boy is dead. I don't even know. Does Embark even read? Embark, no. Stop it. Stop it. I think I'm not gonna torture my PC this time. Aw, Tippy, that is sad. Aw, Tippy, no. It's okay, chat. It's okay. One day, we will make everyone's PCs great again. Alright, everybody. That is all for today's episode. Thank you so much for tuning in today's stream. I hope you had a lot of fun listening to us yap about Season 7, even though we have limited material. We would just have to find out tomorrow. Thank you, Corvus, for collabing with me. Again, thank you for being such a wonderful guest. Not guest, my partner. Thank you. Podcast partner.
Hell yeah.
It's
Although
okay.
I barely contribute.
It's okay, play the lottery and giveaways to get a new PC. That's the only way. It's that one meme with the farmer milking the very thin cow, and the cow is the sword and the farmer is the nerf hammer. It's Embark. Embark is the farmer, unfortunately. Embark is the farmer. Alright, do you have any last words, Corvus?
Shameless plug. Probably.
Okay,
Yeah,
what's
play the finals. Yeah, yeah, I stream also on my channel. It's on Twitch. Good luck finding it. Anyways, yeah, play the game.
play the
Be
game?
good.
Play the finals, okay? Play the finals. Have a good night. Thank you so much. Thank you for the new satellites. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And I hope you guys like seeing you guys being cuddled here. Thank you, thank you. Bye, everybody. Say goodbye, Corvus.
Bye.
GG, Corvus. On to Miki. Thank you, thank you, thank you.